Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BBG in the world of Kung Fu Dragon and Eagle. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, zooming towards 12k, and we are closer every single day. But we are now going to escape and break out into the Jin Royal Guard. And, hope I don't die, because I've only got 10% of my strength, which sucks. But he's really strong, so I'm assuming he's going to carry me. The everlasting spirit gives birth to everything in the world. The circle of life never ends. When someone's life is approaching the end, if his spirit goes beyond the limit, then he'll receive everlasting energy from the universe. One can only acquire this energy when his body is so weak that his spirit has fallen into the void. That's why I saw that opening in the center of the void previously when I was weak and never saw it again after I recovered, right? Yes. Let's channel our chi to strike the dragon chop rock together. When we are both depleted of health and mana, we get the everlasting energy of the universe. If we get it together, we'll be able to crush it in one blow. Okay, that sounds cooked, but alright. You and the Apothecary Guard place your palms on the rock and channel your chi. Since you're both injured, your health and mana are soon depleted. You feel your arms getting heavier and gradually fall into a trance. Suddenly you see that opening in the center of the void again with that blinding light. You hear jianghu grunting and then lightning from your palm blast the rock into dust. Let's go. The dragon chop rock is destroyed. We actually did that with sheer willpower and grit. The universe has its mysterious ways. You can learn even more from the tower's collection of the Langquan Pavilion. I'd have to go and, murder them all though, so that's going to be a bit tough. I would love to visit the Langquan Pavilion if I get the chance. I actually wouldn't mind it. I mean, I heard they were cannibals, but, no one's perfect. You need to get out of here alive first. My lord, we only survived this prison because of you. It's still dangerous outside. Please take us with you. Though he wants to leave this living hell more than anything, he can't bear to just leave them behind. Now that the rock is down, it's our best chance to escape. We might still be killed by the guards outside, but at least there's a chance of survival. Alright. I guess he's just going to throw beggars at them to distract them. Sir, it's the Apothecary God and that kid who made a scene at the Great Heavenly King's Temple a few days ago. Sir, Master Mystique emphasized that these two must never be let out. What a pain, summon our men to fight them. They're injured, so they won't last long. Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend. That's where you are right. Okay, maybe me. That's really not good, but it's fine. What was that? Poison restores HP? Okay, that's cool. That's absolutely sick. Show me. Holy crap, HP plus 1500 and attack bonus plus 95% for 3 turns. Wow. Okay. Why don't you have any AoE, brother? What do you mean? Oh, God. Alright, well. Why me? Why me? Oh my god, these beggars can only move 2 friggin' spots. That's crazy. Mantis wall formation. Worth it. Extra defense. I don't even care. Does it stack? It does stack. Alright, nice. Get out of it. It's the first time I've ever run my character back. That's crazy. Oh. What a world. Mantis wall formation! Not that you need the extra defense, but... God, it's annoying. One at a time. Frickin' hell. No! Woo! No! Okay, it didn't end. That's a good sign. I guess you'll have to kill the Apothecary Guard before. I don't see that happening. Stupid combos. Trash. What's the point of you beggars? I mean, really. Can't even hit anybody! I mean, to be fair, in hindsight, I should have healed. Yes! Look at that, they did damage. No, let's go! Right, well, I got carried. I never thought this day would actually come. His life had always been rough and lonely. Still, thinking about the past 3 years in that hell of a prison gives him a chill. Master Jiang, your injury's getting worse. It's okay, I can make some medicine for us and we'll be good as new. We just need to gather some herbs in the countryside. It seems that there are prisoners who don't want to leave. Some birds forget how to fly after they're locked up for too long. It's their choice and there's nothing we can do to convince them. Fair enough. But we're just going to heal. I love how I can use my staunching herbs again because I have so little health. Beautiful. And so much mana. God damn it. Wait. Wait. Hang on. You need to learn like an AoE or something, bro. Hang on, what's your skill? Oh my god! Brother! You're an actual god. Okay. That's absolutely terrifying. I love it. Alright. I'm not going to be able to keep this guy. No chance. Alright, World Wanderer should actually do the job because that's huge AoE. Just need to level it a little bit. She'll be right. I'm free! That's Chief Lee of the White Serpent Sect. He's caught by the Jins. It's 11:45, a time for the execution. The headsman removes the name tag on the back of Tiger Lee's neck and lowers his cleaver towards his neck. Oh boy. They say this man is the leader of the Ochre Alliance in the south. What did he do? He violated the law of Great Jin Empire, a gangster scheming to incite riots. He is lawfully to be executed. You see someone familiar in the crowd and recognize her as Sima Chang Ching, wife of Zhu Jing Tan of the Ching Chong clan. You notice her baby bump. It turns out that she was already pregnant when she went north. Told you! Called it! Knew it! She's full of tears and clutching Zhu Jing Tan's sleeve as she gazes helplessly at him on the execution platform. Tiger Lee raises his head, looks around and locks eyes with Sima and Zhu. Then he sees Sima Chan Ching's baby bump. For a moment he forgets about his imminent death and his face lights up for the coming new life. My friends, we'd said we'd go to Bianliang City and watch a play together. Though this isn't Bianliang City, it once belonged to our country too. I'm about to die, but let me sing this clip from my favourite play. I used to be a nobody, but our Lord treated me as his brother. How can I ever betray my country? I'd rather die for her than serve the enemy. Broken jade remains tough, burning bamboo stays upright. I will be dead, but my integrity will be remembered. You feel the impulse to rescue him, but a hand holds you back. We just fought a fierce battle and haven't recovered. We don't have the strength to save him and we'll die for nothing. And hear this poem by Hai Feng and Li Bai Mu. Hey, that's me. Let us fly out in all directions to summon heroes to join the war. War cries unleash in west wind to expel enemies far away. Smashing the cup we stood together in life and death. The headsman doesn't let him finish the poem. The forceful strike of the cleaver startles some birds. Blood gushes from his neck, spilling all over the execution platform. The crowd scatters in panic. The apothecary god grabs your arm and you two run towards the south of the city. Oh, what a waste. Jiang Jingzhou asks you to lie down on a cold stone slab and drink the juice you made with some common herbs picked in the south countryside. Those herbs look just like weeds to me, but you made miracles with them. I feel refreshed as if I'd never taken an injury. Hallelujah, I'm fully recovered. If I'd recovered earlier, I could have saved Chief Lee, but now... This is life. One different decision, one missing step, and you'll regret it for the rest of it. Wanyan Qi, Prince of Song, is the son of Wanyan Zhongwang, who was honoured as the god of war by the Jins. During his reign, he expanded Jin's territory and brought peace to his people. A capable ruler indeed. Wanyan Qi has learned well from his father, and destroying the Kungfu sects is like a walk in the park for him. Brace yourself, this is only the beginning. Take some rest for now. What do you mean it's only the beginning? Suddenly you hear Jiang Jinzhou's distant cry. Oh, for crying out loud, what now? Is he dead? Is he dead too? Where did he go? Ah. The tomb of Lady Wulinda. Oh no, Her Highness. She was Ragged Brother's wife. The Ragged Brother. Lady Wulinda was Wanyang Yong's wife. What's your relationship with the Prince of Ger? Well, we learned Kung Fu together, so he's my senior brother. The Jin Emperor summoned his wife to Yanjing. She didn't want to tarnish her reputation, but didn't dare to disobey the Emperor either, so she committed suicide by throwing herself into the lake. I overheard this from senior brother's tent in the army. This is unbelievable. To tell you the truth, Prince of Ger and Lady Wolinda saved my life. They found me collapsed by the roadside, barely alive, because I was poisoned during a drug test. They asked an imperial doctor to cure me of the poison and took great care of me. I was merely a beggar from the western regions, but the Prince of Ger and Lady Wolinda treated me like family. Since then, though I appear to be with the beggar gang, my loyalty goes to the Prince of Ger. So you're with the Wulu Palace? Her Highness was so thoughtful, modest and kind, yet that Emperor killed her. It's a crime that Lady Wolinda's tomb is in such a rundown state. The Jin Emperor will be upset if the prince has his tomb repaired, so no matter how grieved he may feel, he has to leave his wife's tomb unattended here. But that's just for now. He can have it restored once he becomes the Emperor. I see, senior brother's been tolerating all this torment. Someone must be behind Jianghu Jing, asking him to pretend to be me and wreak havoc among the Kung Fu sects. You Kung Fu practitioners of the Central Plains are the prince's valuable assets. We can't let the Langhuan Pavilion sabotage this. I must go back to the Prince of Ger and help him. Senior brother was besieged by some Kung Fu practitioners in the Jin Emperor's Iron Hoofs in Nanyang, and now he's in hiding. He often takes refuge at the minor Shangguo Temple in the northwest of the Jingxiao Prefecture when his life is at risk. Is that where we met? Since you are the Prince of Ger's friend, you can come with me. Actually, it's not a bad time that you should rest here, now that all your friends are separated. Alright, well, yep, that's our plan then. I mean, you know. Should you dig up the grave? Oh, I don't think that's wise. I don't reckon the body's there. But I'm also afraid to do it. That's definitely going to be morality down. That's definitely going to be morality down. I'll wait for now. Damn it, I can't change my team. As if I'm not allowed to have my spider. That's not affiliated with anybody. It shouldn't have run away. It shouldn't be unattended. It really shouldn't be. It needs to be contained. That thing's terrifying. Alright. Minor Temple. In Bianliang City, the eastern capital, there's a famous Buddhist temple called Major Shangguo Temple, built in 555 AD and later renovated several times during the Song dynasty. The Minor Shangguo Temple, on the other hand, sits on a hill in the northwest of Jingxiao Prefecture, offering a great view of the lush greeneries. The temple is a reclusive place where Wan Yan Yong, Prince of Ger, takes refuge in times of crisis. Alright, so this is where senior brother takes refuge? That's right. The prince often stays here to hide from the Jin Emperor. You hear some clanking noise coming from inside the hall. Someone seems to have broken in. Someone's inside. I wonder if His Highness is here. I haven't been back for 3 years and my sudden appearance may cause trouble. Let's go on top of the roof and check what's going on first. Remembering that day in Nanyang when the heroes ambushed Wan Yan Yong, you feel awkward and feel that you'd better not meet your ragged brother. You and Jiang Jinzhou jump on top of the roof using Qinggong. Look man, it doesn't matter. He quietly lifts the tile on the roof and you two peek inside. You're surprised by what you see. It turns out that everyone you want to find are here in the hall. Prince, how are you doing? Thanks to you guys, I have to seclude myself here and do nothing but wait for my day to come. You know well how I'm doing. But I do wonder, how did you find me? It's just my secret hiding place known to few. You know I'm from Guangzhong and I have as many resources as your highness does. Thanks for reminding me of that. So what do you want exactly? You know you're all wanted in Jin territory. Wan Yan Yong, sorry. Prince, we need you to help save someone. You want to save Li Bai Mu, right? Which is me! That day at the Great Heavenly King's Temple, he claimed to be your mole to irritate us and make us leave. We left, but then we heard shouts from the tower when we were a couple of miles away and we saw that. We heard it from the monks that he's locked in the Yanjing prison. They say that the prison is a living hell where people have to eat each other to survive. He's not strong enough to survive it, so we're pleading for your help to save him. Every single time I get underestimated by this guy. Come on, man. Come on! No matter how sincerely I asked him, he always refused to join me, yet you believed that he was my mole. We were dumb and will never believe that again, your highness. Please forgive us and save him. I can save him, but on one condition. That day you made me promise that I will love my people, bring them peace and never attack Song again. I'll no longer honour that promise. Your highness, do you really want your people to suffer? If I do you still want me to save him? We Han rebels indeed hate you Jins, but all of us speak highly of your highness. We often say that if the Song Court had a lord like you, we would have retrieved our lost territories. I know you're a man of integrity, and though it was just a gentleman's agreement, you will bear the Nanyang promise in mind. That promise doesn't come easy, but in order to save him, you can consider it never existed. Should you abuse your power and bring disaster to the people one day, me and my brothers and sisters in Jianghu will just fight against you with our lives. I always hate to be constrained by someone else. You let me go in Nanyang but made me promise to never attack Song. That really gives me a headache. But that's a different matter. He calls me senior brother, so I'll go to his rescue even if you don't ask me. Great, your highness is a man of integrity. The Nanyang promise remains effective for now. I will capture you two and all the people in Jianghu alive someday. And that's when the promise will be annulled. That's when you will lose fair and square. Yeah, this is really awkward because we're literally just above you. So if we just drop down now, like maybe it ruins the mood. A little bit. Well, you'll have to identify who Jianghu people are. There are nearly 800 in my Iron Sand gang alone, and you can't miss any one of us. You do have a big heart, that's admirable. It's a pity you're not a Song Lord. Your Highness, some feather robes request to see you. Feather robes? You go hide at the back, we can't be seen together. Is that necessary? We're familiar with the 3 feather robes. And the feather robe sire. Oh, I don't like him, he poisons people. The 3 feather robe heroes. It's really you. And who is this? I am Wu Yan, sir, a eunuch guard, your highness. Oh, bad luck, brother. So what do you want from me? Didn't you have enough fun in Nanyang? Your highness, we are here under the feather robe sire's order to apologize. The feather robe sire, didn't you 3 murder him a few days ago? Oh, so that's what happened on the alternate path, okay. The 3 feather robes murdered the sire. Go them. Good for them. We did murder the feather robe sire with the help from Grandmaster Gongyang Xing of the Mount Hung clan, but there's always a sire of the sire. Can you kill them all? The new feather robe sire has ordered me to deliver this big gift to your highness. Oh, shit! Whoa! How dare you kill in my hall? Your highness, please know that these 3 lowly lives are a gift from the Song Court. Shit, okay. We know that your highness has been looking for the art of war. The 3 feather robe heroes collaborated with Han Shizhong to hide the book. They knew this but didn't report it, and they hindered the Wulu Palace's operations in Jiangnan. So, they all deserve to die. Your highness, the Song Court's attitude is clear. We will be pleased to be at your service, helping you get the art of war. May your highness unite the north with it and take the throne one day. Wen Haifeng is furious, though he's always known how cowardly and incompetent the Song Court is. Hearing this still makes him bitter with hatred. I've lost my influence. The throne is no longer mine to take. I can't believe they all just got killed. Damn. The Song Court fears that you Jins may attack from the north and rebellions may take place from within, so it's assessed the Wulu Palace, the Prince of Song Palace, and the Jin Emperor. The Jin Emperor has talent and ambition, but he seized the throne by killing his own family, which brings misfortune. Prince of Song is too aggressive and is doomed to be removed by the Jin Emperor. Your Highness, on the other hand, though the Song Court's flattery disgusts him, he has to keep his composure and side with them for now to take the throne someday. Got it, now leave. Oh man! Heroine Yi, Shangguan Nan just lost the love of his life. The one-sided love of his life, probably. You and Jiang Jinzhou jump off the roof to their rescue. God damn, You made it out? Of course I made it out! Jiang Jinzhou, your highness, please allow me to rescue them first. Your highness, their heart meridians are compromised, I'm afraid. Heroine Yi, please don't die, you haven't taken me back to the Feather Robe Manor yet. How can you? Shangguan Nan, now no one can catch you. Feather Robes will never leave us alone, huh? We knew this trip to the north wouldn't end well. Me and Fox, we're sinners, we deserve to die. Just save Scholar. He's the only offspring of the Lins of Suzhou. Please. Elder Jiang, you've been away for 3 years, but do you still carry the karmic affinity pill on you? Elder Jiang, we must save them. Your Highness, it was entrusted to me by Her Highness to be used only when your life is at risk. I didn't dare use it even when I nearly died in prison. It's the only pill in the world and it can't be used on anyone else but you. Give it to them. Take it. He shoves the karmic affinity pill into your hand. There's only one, but all 3 are dying. Who should you give it to? Don't do this to me! Why do I have to decide? Shit. Okay, this is tough. Do I save Shangguan Nan's crush? That might make him less annoying. Or do I save the scholar? Well, I don't particularly like him because Lin Ying already, after the words that came out of his mouth, literally ruined her life, her family's life, and ultimately an absolutely terrible end. So, you can die. You, I don't really give, nothing, just absolutely neutral. Alright, it's you. Me and Chief Tong deserve to die, please save Sculler. Soz! It's you! You don't listen to the pleas of Chief Tong and Night Fox Yi, and you stuff the pill into Night Fox Yi's mouth. Chief Tong and Master Sculler had fulfilled their wishes, slowly closing their eyes and died. Shangguan Nan took care of Night Fox Yi in the small house in the back mountain. Wang Haifeng went to the town to buy a coffin and everyone waited for her to wake up. Chances are she's going to try and kill me now. But, you know what? It is what it is. Life is life. I've made arrangements for them to rest in a quiet space at the back of the hill. As for the arrangements for the other two feather robes, let them decide for themselves. Senior brother, people say that the Wulu Palace and Prince of Song Palace aim to eradicate the Jianghu rebels. But from what I saw today, you're not someone like that. The Jianghu rebels obstruct whatever we Jins do. I told you before and I'm telling you now, they'll be killed sooner or later. And it's not safe for you to follow them. Historically, that's pretty accurate. Since you think so, why'd you save them then? I'm going to kill them because it's my duty, and I save them because I am human. I save a life when I can, but there are lives I can't save. Like Jiang Jinzhou, the Apothecary god. I couldn't save him for all 3 years he was in prison. Why'd you say that? He's a trusted confidant of mine. The Emperor was wary of my influence in Jianghu, so he secretly ordered his arrest to put him in prison. If I'd have saved him, it would have meant a coup. But you said you would go to save me. Would that be a coup too? You were thrown into prison by the Prince of Song, so saving you would only offend him. You would offend the Prince of Song Palace for me. You've seen how I've been these days. Like you Jianghu people, I too walk a bumpy road and put my life at risk. I always remember the day we discussed Kungfu in that ragged temple. I don't have many nights like that in my entire life, and I don't have many friends to talk to either. But you've chosen your Jianghu friends over me, so you and I are destined to walk different paths. I may save you or kill you. I'm a lord of the Jin Empire, so don't blindly believe everything I say. Why do you have to highlight that? Why do you have to highlight that? That makes me very suspicious. Sometimes I'm not sure who I can trust or who I should watch out for. A lot of things don't go our way in life, but very few of them can be shared with others. The higher you climb, the lonelier you get. It's rare to find someone you can call a real friend. Mount Zhongnang, located in the south, has beautiful scenery. Why don't we go there and watch the sunset? Why don't we test our Qinggong and see who gets there first? Ha! Before you say something, he jumps out of the hole and turns around to wink at you. You were worried about his wound which was inflicted by Master Mystique earlier, but it looks like he's fully recovered. Falling behind, you must catch up to him or you won't see the sunset. Ha 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 ha. You cheeky little shit. I can teleport! You could teleport too, apparently. You've been a Kung Fu practitioner all your life, yet your Qinggong is inferior to mine. You cheated and I never wanted to chase after you anyway. You said the sunset was beautiful and I'm here to check it out. Mount Zhongnan divides the two nations, with Jin in the north and Song in the south. Senior brother, do you think about how to conquer Song all the time? Do you remember Yang Hu, whose statue's in the temple of Grand Tutor Yang when we first met? He once said, "Things don't always go our way. When it's time to give up, we should let go. When the opportunity arises, we should seize it. Otherwise, we'll live the rest of our lives with regrets." Life is short and filled with more failures than success. If one day I ascend to the throne, I'll not only occupy the Song's territory, but also conquer Western Liao, Western Xia, and the grassland tribes up north and include them in my empire. That first sentence is so true. People from all over the world will gather in one nation and the glory of the Tang dynasty will be restored. Don't you want to witness that? It's unrealistic for a man in this chaotic era to think about a world of prosperity. If you can end the war and bring peace, you'll have already achieved something great and your name will be remembered in history. A series of significant events may be summarized into a few words in a history book. Zhuge Liang, the Prime Minister of Shu, spent his entire life trying to overcome Mount Zhongnan but failed. If a man of his stature couldn't do it, what are the chances that people like us will make a name for ourselves in history? In this world of chaos, I can't even protect my family with my own power. If I rule the nation one day, it won't matter if I'll be remembered as a hero or a villain. Hey! I remember them. So I guess we're meeting these two master dudes again. Bah, the chaotic world is a chance itself. What else are you waiting for? Go with the stream, bide your time in adversity. Seize the chance to rise up and play two forces off against each other. Ah, riding the wind is really the epitome of Taoist Kung Fu. Hey, you're the Amber Cloak from the Temple of Grand Yang. Seize the chance to rise up and play two forces off against each other. Got you. Now give me back riding the wind. These two have just spent the whole time chasing each other. Picking nose. I've torn up that book. Then how do you practice it every night? It's all in my head. Then you write it down for me. I'm busy. We meet again. It must be fate. I haven't seen you for months. How have you been? You know us? Did you see us when we hid behind the Buddha statue that day, Master? I didn't see you, but I could tell from listening to your breath. I thought you were a couple of lovers dating in secret. Sorry for that. This Taoist priest speaks like a monk instead. I'm playing hide and seek with Amber Cloak. If you're interested, you can come to our graves. Your what? They're graves. There are some graves on Mount Zhongnan that are connected and stretch for dozens of miles. They're known as the Mount Zhongnan Catacombs. The Wulu Palace searched the graves recently, but didn't see these two men. They're very interesting. Since they've invited us, let's go. I can't even deny that. I'm very interested. Looks like it's going to be another sleepless night. Yeah, it is, boy. Pucker up, we're going in. Where are the catacombs? How do I get... Oh, yeah, I remember finding these before. So I'm just going to guess that this place is like where the strongest come to eventually die because they're reached beyond the peak or something. Oh, hello. Can I go in here? The keyhole in this door has a very similar pattern to your brass key. You insert the brass key into the keyhole and the door opens. What? What? Okay, this is where they are. So that other place is in a new area? Did I get that brass key from the Wulu Palace? My master reached the second level of riding the wind, but you've reached the third level, which is really impressive. But each level takes twice as long to reach as the previous one. I'm afraid an old man like you won't have time to use it even if you landed. Why don't you come out and play games with me? Ravenhood, that day in the Temple of Grand Yang, you took out riding the wind and lured me to practice it. Now that I've fallen for your plot, I can't help practicing it. I'm going to practice in this grave and I'm not leaving. So you're not taking your revenge anymore? Take revenge on whom? You have a grudge against the civets, rabbits, scorpions and centipedes on that mountain. Have you forgotten about it? But who has a grudge against these animals? Cut the crap and stop interrupting my practice. To tell you the truth, I'm reaching the 5th level of riding the wind soon, after which you'll be no match for me. Even the most talented people in the world can only reach the 3rd level after exhausting all their efforts. What kind of monster are you to reach the 5th? Okay, just kill me when you reach there. You're accompanying me while I'm practicing in the graves. Why would I kill you? Is there enmity between us? I don't care about that. I can't solve this game. Come and help me with it. These guys are cookers. Apparently that day in the temple, Ravenhood intentionally saved Ambercloak with riding the wind. I see. If he hadn't trapped Ambercloak here to practice Kung Fu, I'm afraid the latter would have gone mad and lost his life already. I'm not talented, but I'd like to help you solve this game. Go ahead. I want to solve it. I want to solve it. Fine. Whatever. I've already robbed this place, like before. Hello, sir. Would you like to train me? Don't interrupt my practice. Okay. Well, should I just sit on the edge of the pool and paddle? Get my feet wet? Just chill? Should I just wait for them to finish their chess match? Is that where I'm at? Did you see anything? The red light in this game rises to the sky as if... Oh, red light in the sky? Wan Yan Yong holds a stone in his hand and drops it gently on the center of the board. What? It's solved? It's solved. You went straight up, although you lost half your stones, it's the best solution to the board. In fact, I hesitated just now. After all, they are all my stones. But the stones are useless. If you don't give them up, you'll get trapped in dead end. Senior, can you see national affairs in the game? National affairs? No. I have some medical skills and I see a suppurating wound. If you don't cut the pus jar, the pus inside will infect the whole body. But if you cut it by force, the wound will fester and spread all over. The young man said red light in the sky and national affairs. What do you mean? The red light is no longer visible. I'm sorry, my head's killing me and I need to take a breather, excuse me. They just cooked him. They just cooked him and upgraded his skills without him even knowing. Please wait. What up? What do you see from this game? You look at the board, which is spinning like a vortex, and a bright light suddenly shines from the depths of it. The pavilions and buildings, people and animals in the light are all the same as those in reality. What do I see? Farewell and a lonely journey to the west. That's ultimately what's going to happen here, I think. Like, realistically, a mix of these two would be an ideal answer. Everyone lives in peace and contentment, but the strongest Kung Fu practitioners have to leave because they just cause friction everywhere they go. I would prefer peace and contentment, even if I'm not the one in it. I've been living in this deserted grave for decades and forgotten about the chaotic world we live in today. This game was set up by a master of my sect. The misty dragon brain incense burned on the stove can make those around the board see illusions, so I often burn the incense and set up games for fun. Real yet illusory. This game looks different to different people. Your friend is no ordinary man. If I knew he had such a special talent, I shouldn't have let him solve the game. Fortunately, you two are separated aspects. There's also a junior in the north who created a good sword art based on separated aspects. Could separated aspects be sword mastery? You're talking about Dugu Shi, Recluse of the North. Is he your junior? Ah, is he the Recluse of the North now? Even the Recluse of the North is his junior. Who the hell is this old man? In short, you and your friend mutually reinforce and neutralize each other. Since you've seen all this on the chessboard, I'll give you a gift. 5 levels! Oh, that's new, not saying that. Your gift is too precious. Besides that, I want to teach you how to create your own Kung Fu. But to be fair, I already know that. I went to Mount Hua, maybe I shouldn't have done that so early. I'm giving you Kung Fu classes. You're now connected with our sect. Now I have a favour to ask. 8 elders from our sect have gone missing. Ask around for me and see if you can find out their whereabouts. You must be over 80 now. Are you saying these 8 elders of yours are still alive? Barring diseases and accidents, members of our sect can live to 120, 130 years old. Wow, I'm truly impressed by your longevity. Find out their whereabouts and I'll teach you about the principles of Kung Fu and Kung Fu traits. Amber Cloak and I like collecting coins from past dynasties. Bring some back for us if you can. Sir, I have things for you. No, sir. I have definitely found some notes for you. Maybe I'll leave, come back in. Sir! No? Okay, maybe him? Or maybe there's something else I have to do story-wise before I'm allowed to trade with them? Who knows? All I know is I'm going in here. The Catacombs. The inscription on the statue reads, the tomb consists of a strategy vault, military vault, firearm vault, weapon vault, and relic vault. The door of each vault is protected by a locking device to ensure the safety of the valuables inside. Alright. First of all, wait. Can I sort out my team? Shit! I cannot. That's frustrating. I guess I'm soloing it. It is what it is. Okay, I thought this place would be dangerous, but maybe not. This is the strategy vault, and only those with high chi men can open the door. Definite. 200! I can't open any of these doors. If each one is going to be 200, I'm fucked, basically. Oh dear. Why do I feel like they're going to be very strong? Oh no. Oh! Run! Fucking run! Dear God. I'm in danger. 200 hidden weapons to open that one. Alright, I need to leave this place. It wouldn't be that bad if I had my team. This would not be that bad. We leaving. I'm coming back for that. I need my team. Where's old mate gone? He just ran off. There you are. What's up? I feel better now after getting some fresh air. That Go game and incense burners made me dizzy. Solving the game took only half an hour, but it's so exhausting it felt like many days had passed. Senior brother, did you see something? I see a civil war among the Jins sooner or later. Brothers drawing swords at each other. Corpses piling up. I've been thinking about what Ambercloak and Ravenhood said. Take advantage of one's power and play two forces off against each other. I need to let go of something lest I be trapped in this situation sooner or later. Maybe I should borrow the power of the Wulin Sects for the last time. Oh, how do you propose to do that? The Emperor of Jin plans to relocate the capital to Yanjing. Their current capital, Shangjing, is in the cold northeast, far from the central plains. Only a barbarian regime would choose Shangjing as its capital. In order to relocate it unobstructed, he'll grant amnesty to the whole country, and all the sects will obtain the sect license issued by the Emperor. Only sects with the license will continue their practice. A few days ago, the stupid Emperor ordered me to hold the World Kungfu competition in the Shaolin Temple on the Lantern Festival. I think he wants smooth relationships with the Wulu Palace due to recent opposition he's been receiving in the Imperial Court. The World Kungfu competition gathers warriors from the Central Plains, Southland, Western Shia and Western regions. On the one hand, it can display the status of the Great Jin Empire. On the other hand, it can gather the warriors in one place to prevent them from causing trouble in Yanjing. I guess all the sects should have received their invitations by now. Yep, everybody's getting invited. Oh, it's the first time I've seen him. Oh, it's the first time I've seen her too, Dame Yan. Hey, she's supposed to be with me. Give her back. The savant of the West. He's the one imitating the god. It's ridiculous that the warriors are rebels when the court wants to kill them and guests when they want to use them. In the eyes of the Imperial Court, the Wulin people will always be rebels. Then why would these Kung Fu practitioners obey Jin's order and ask for the license? For more than 20 years, the Shaolin Temple has been at the Great Jin Empire's beck and call. With Shaolin's prestige in Jianghu, the sects will be happy to heed its rallying call. In addition, Western Xia and Song have succumbed to the Great Jin Empire. Since Jin has given the order, the courts of Western Xia and Song will surely call on the sects in their territories to come. The North and South have been separately governed for so many years, and it's been more than 20 years since the last World Kung Fu competition was held. I think all the Kung Fu practitioners will obey Jin's order, no matter whether they come for the prestige, the sect license, or simply to compete. As for those who refuse to come, what good will it do you to hold the World Kung Fu competition? After many years of hard work, the Wulu Palace is now a formidable force in the north. The Jin Emperor has been trying to eliminate all the sects in Jianghu to cripple the Wulu Palace. Now you want to use the power of the Wulin sects to fight against the Jin Court. I haven't made up my mind, but I have a major concern right now. The Prince of Song Palace and the Langhuan Pavilion have been conspiring for a long time, and I bet they're going to sabotage the competition. I have a favour to ask you. There should be some evidence of the Prince of Song and Jianru Jing, Savant of the West's conspiracy. I want you to sneak into the Langhuan Pavilion and find it for me. You don't ask for much. Infiltrate them, okay. And by the way, I've heard about some secret treasure in that pavilion too. I don't know where it's hidden, but find it for me as well. That's extra. By the way, a servant just reported that Shangguan Nan and Wang Haifeng are waiting for you at the International Pub in Jingxiao Prefecture. You haven't seen each other for a long time. Farewell. Take care, brother. Wan Yan Yong pats your head gently. I may not be able to save others, but I'll keep you safe. You say that? You literally just sent me to Langhuan Pavilion, you liar. Holy crap. Red Eye Silkworm, HP plus 250, speed plus 250, level plus 1, TP plus 1. Wow. Yes, I'm going to do it. Totally worth it. That's crazy, but okay. Max HP plus 75, done. Max MP plus 80, done. 9 extra levels, done. There's just... Might as well. I'll leave 2. I'll leave 2. And I'll need to reset my talent points as well. 20 intelligence. Alright, we're level 63 now. We don't mess around. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave this one here. This was a lot of talking, a lot of backstory, a lot of lore. There's been a lot more exposition, explanation, and backstory than I thought there was going to be. Like, I definitely wouldn't have predicted that this game would have such deep storytelling, because that's crazy. On top of that, it's actually like decently translated, like really, really well translated by comparison to some of the games I have played. Let's be realistic here. It's really good. So very impressed by it. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, as always, have a great day.